Hi there, it's Lewis. I'm at the carnival. Inside that tent is one of my favorite attractions, the Hall of Mirrors. Each mirror makes you look different. Some make you look big, others small. Each mirror changes the way your body looks in strange ways, and seeing yourself in each mirror causes some kind of emotional response. The Hall of Mirrors reminds me of how authors use language to evoke emotions. Let's look at a poem and figure out some effects of the author's language. In Afternoon in School, the last lesson, D.H. Lawrence describes how a teacher feels about a group of students. When will the bell ring and end this weariness? How long have they tugged the leash and strained apart my pack of unruly hounds? I cannot start them again on a quarry of knowledge. They hate to hunt. I can haul them and urge them no more. Wow, this sounds like one unhappy teacher. But the author doesn't come right out and have the teacher say, I hate my job, or I hate these students. Instead, he uses much more interesting and powerful ways to portray those thoughts and feelings. What do you think of when you read, my pack of unruly hounds? Looks like he's having a hard time controlling those dogs, and that's how Lawrence's character is describing his students. Notice that Lawrence doesn't say they, the students, are like a pack of hounds. He said they are a pack of unruly hounds. That's a great example of an author using a metaphor to make a powerful point. It really makes us see a group of students in an unexpected way, doesn't it? Metaphors are another tool authors and poets use to evoke emotions. Metaphors compare two separate things, but unlike similes, metaphors do not use the words like or as. For example, I was a ball of energy. Using that metaphor, a person might think of me as a glowing ball of energy like the sun. That's a lot more powerful and emotional than just saying, I was energetic. Using the metaphor allows the reader to imagine the idea vividly and visually, and that visualization triggers other ideas in the reader's mind. Let's take another look at that metaphor from the last lesson. Notice that Lawrence doesn't just state the metaphor and move on. He adds other images to make the metaphor richer and more vivid. The hounds tugged the leash, and they strained apart. The language Lawrence uses here really helps a reader envision the action of an unruly pack of dogs. And remember, it's students he's describing, not dogs. Lawrence goes on to have his narrator complain that he cannot get his students to start on a quarry of knowledge they hate to hunt. In this use, quarry means the animal that hounds chase in a hunt. So the narrator is taking the metaphor one step further to say that his students are so unruly that he cannot even get them interested in the hunt for knowledge. Throughout this stanza of the poem, Lawrence chooses words such as weariness and haul that express the narrator's attitude. These words all have connotations of a very exhausted and frustrated person. A connotation is the mental picture or feeling you get from a word. It's a meaning of the word beyond its literal meaning. If you consider these connotations together with a metaphor, the tone of this poem is pretty clear. Lawrence was able to convey a strong tone of weariness and a theme of frustration with his word choice and metaphors. He makes you see a teacher in a very surprising way, and he makes you see how the teacher views his students in a disturbing way. It's just like seeing yourself in the Hall of Mirrors. Each image has a different connotation and maybe even a different meaning. I can't wait to go inside and see what I discover.